Hey guys, so we're trying something new here. Give a couple seconds for people to join. We're live from Calgary, Alberta. Hey guys, hi Mike. Hi Darren, thanks for joining. Hey Salma, thanks for joining. Hey babe. Okay, so today's GoLive is all about changing the paradigm. You can just say hello everybody. It's a little bit cold, it's not terrible, but I'll attach the Velcro here. Okay, so what is the paradigm? Well, the paradigm is a multitude of habits lodged in your mind. The paradigm is what controls us through our subconscious mind. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about that. So what is the conscious mind? Well, the conscious mind is what is filled by all the knowledge that we learn in school and life after childhood. We all think it is the conscious mind that is what runs us, but in fact, it is the subconscious mind that does, because of all the beliefs that were deposited in the subconscious during our childhood. So how do you change the paradigm? Well, you change the paradigm, the subconscious, through auto-suggestion, telling yourself over and over again something and visualizing what it is that you want or change in your life. So, along with this journey that we've been taking, we've all been committing to making new goals for 2017, and we sometimes forget how to maybe achieve those goals. Well, those goals are really simple, actually. If you change the paradigm in your life and how you believe in things and how you think about getting through your days and everything, through auto-suggestion, repeatedly telling yourself over and over and over again how to do such a thing, or believing so greatly, having such desire in your belief that it actually comes out of your mind through the vibrations of the universe and changes you physically, emotionally, everything. And it's so much of a change that it just comes in different ways. Sometimes it'll be in a positive way, sometimes it'll be in a negative way, and you can't ever come to those realizations until you have auto-suggested those ideas through your mind, through your desires, and actually believed, close your eyes and actually seen the outcome of your desire as if you had already experienced it and already have it. So I'll go down. Make sure to warm your phone. Yeah, I'm always having technical difficulties. Today it's actually really nice where I am at, so I might go live, won't be too long. I just want to share with you guys the changing of a paradigm, because if we're all going to set goals, how do you get to those goals? Well, through a lot of hard work and determination, definitely, but also through changing your paradigm of thought. Because if you could just keep going down the same path you've always gone down with the knowledge that you filled in your head after childhood and in school, well, you're not going to get to those goals very easily. It'll be a lot harder. So, to make it easier on everybody, I want to share this with you, how to change your paradigm. So, the hustle pays off. Yes, it does, Selma, but it's really hard to just keep hustling with seeing little results, when in fact that we could all see huge results in changing our paradigm. Where I got all this information from was a guy named Bob Proctor. I've been watching a lot of his, I don't want to call them seminars, but videos he makes. And he has a lot of literature that he puts out for people to read. And he is a big influential person in my life right now. I'm watching a lot of his videos, and he's a professional on the paradigm and how before we grow up to our adulthood, there's actually the subconscious mind only, and it's being filled with all the stuff your parents teach you, being filled with all of the knowledge that's the basic, what we call common knowledge, like trees grow up and the sun is really hot and shiny. And yes, there's certain things that are actual fact, but there's a lot of things like I said before in my other GoLives that, well, you got to grow up, you got to get a good education, you got to go to school, and you got to get a good paying job, and then you got to get a house and a wife and children, and then retire. Well, it's not necessarily like that anymore. It's all about, hold on, I'm getting tons of love. Oh, it's from my wife. Emily with her homework. No, help Emily, babe. It's what we're there for. So I want to hear some of your goals. I know everybody's talking about goals lately because it's coming up to the end of the year, maybe just your New Year's resolution. I want to hear some of your goals so then we can maybe work on those goals together and shifting your paradigm in the right direction. So let's see who's all here still. Salma's still here. Darren's still here. What are your goals, guys? Hamish. How's it going, Hamish? How is it going, Ryan? Thanks for joining. So we're talking about shifting your paradigm, changing your paradigm. And I said what I said before when I started, I don't know if you guys caught the beginning, but the paradigm is a multitude of habits lodged in our minds. The paradigm is what controls us through our subconscious mind. And everybody thinks that it's actually the conscious mind that controls us. But in actuality, it's all the knowledge that you've been taught from a child to the time you started making your own thoughts, which is your conscious mind. So, what's your goals there, Ryan? Retiring my husband so we can both work from home and raise our children, our kids. That's the best goal I've heard all day, actually. It's most of the time we get caught up in little goals like I want a new car or new shoes, or I want to better myself through going to the gym, and those are all awesome goals. But when it comes to that goal, retiring your husband so you guys can both grow old and raise your children and put them in a new paradigm. We'll see, Darren, get my family free of their daily work grind. Yes, exactly. So to do that, Darren and Salma and Ryan, work less, spend time family. Annie, welcome. So to do that, you guys, all you have to do is auto-suggest over and over and over again and say it out loud. I know a lot of the books that we're reading lately say that, oh yeah, you can say it in your head. Well, if you actually say it out loud, write it down on paper, you're actually changing your paradigm, because you're actually seeing it physically and hearing it resonate through your bones. When you speak, your voice resonates through the frequency of your bones, and you can actually feel those words being said. So say them over and over and over again. I want to change my life so I can spend more time with my family. I want to change my life so I can raise my children better. What are some of your goals, Annie, if you're still here? So, one of my biggest goals, actually, I haven't wanted to say any of my goals, because if I do say them and they don't come true, I'll be disappointed. But in actuality, I should say them anyways, because then it'll give me something to strive for. So my biggest goal, I actually wrote it down on Dave Moore's GoLive today, is to be a 6A by this time next year. And now I've got a goal set. And the reason I want to be a 6A is because I want to know that there is nothing standing in my way from what I want to do in my life. You're going to do. Yes, if you say it, you're going to do it. Because if you say it out loud, like I said, it resonates. We're all part of a frequency in this universe. And without that frequency, we're really nothing. Everything vibrates on the on a frequency, and we're just vibrating so fast that it's a solid. Well, the whole universe works the same way. So if you want to change your paradigm, the only true way to do it is through autosuggestion and through emotion, love, and sex. And if you put those three together, it's the most powerful combination to get to your subconscious, because your subconscious is almost like a vault, and it's locked tight because you've had so many years of just normal conscious thought built up on top of it. You got to like dig through all that conscious thought to get to the door first of all, and then you got to have the key, which lots of us have lost that key over the years. And it's really hard to get through. So the easiest way to do this is to auto-suggest and to just keep on repeating it out loud. Keep on saying what you want your goals to achieve. Keep on keeping on. As Joe Dirt says, life's a garden, dig it. The only person gonna do it is you. I can say a million times I want Selma to succeed, but really in actuality, Selma's the only one that's gonna be able to make that happen, which is totally possible if you keep on repeating to yourself, keep on visualizing to yourself. It's already happened. And once you get to that point, you'll look back and you'll think to yourself, wow, crazy. Let's hope my phone isn't getting too cold. I think it's really nice out, but I could be wrong. I've had so much technical difficulty lately. So today I envisioned, before I came out here, that it was a beautiful day outside and my phone was not going to shut off. So if it does shut off, I'll have to work harder at that goal. And sure enough, sooner than later, it will happen. Hey Callie, thanks for joining. I caught yours last night. That was totally awesome, even after the dentist. See, Callie set out for a goal, and that was her goal, to do a GoLive, her first solo, which is totally awesome. I give you props. Emmy, thanks for joining. So we're talking about changing the paradigm. I sent Emmy and my group the video of Bob Proctor about changing your paradigm, and it really motivated me to do something different than I'm usually doing. And I think that if I keep on focusing on, I know that if I keep on focusing on the same thing over and over again and putting a better headline, a title on my GoLives, so it kind of attracts people a little bit more and puts people in that perspective of that this is what we want to do and this is how we're going to do it, then we'll get to that end goal at the end of the road. So the best way, Samuel, how's it going, brother? Still crushing? Caroline? Everybody, thank you. I'm more than grateful for you all to join. So today's topic is changing your paradigm. Sometimes I feel like we talk and talk and talk, and we end up talking and repeating ourselves because more people come on after a time. But the key is definitely just repeating, auto-suggestion. Just keep on repeating over and over and over again. Have that burning desire inside of you to want to change it so badly. Visualize in your head that it's already happened, and sooner than later it will manifest itself in physical reality, and we will accomplish all the goals. Like I said, my biggest goal this year is to become a 6A by the end of this year, at the same time this time the next year, which isn't long away. It's 12 months. I figure I'll give myself a couple extra months. I know that there's been a few people in here that done it way faster than that, and I have the ability to do it just faster. So if I kill my goals, it could happen even faster than I actually plan on it. I'm just giving myself a little bit of a buffer just in case. And the biggest reason for that goal is to better my life and life situation, so I'm able to spend all my time with my family, hire some people underneath me, and maybe take a couple vacations. I've never traveled anywhere else in the world other than in Canada. So again, I'm much grateful for every last one of you guys. I'm very thankful for all the opportunity and journey that I've been on with each and every one of you in this time in my life and in the past. I don't like to live in my past, but I've gotten here through that past, and in the past it was the now, and now I'm now in this now with all the nows. So if you want your goals to come true this year, and don't call them a New Year's resolution, because they're just goals, and they're goals that every single one of us set out to achieve, auto-suggestion is your best route to go, because you'll be able to visualize and make come true all of the ideas that pop out of your head or in your head through visualizing and saying your goals over and over and over again to yourself, and saying them out loud. Don't just say them in your head and like, it's a passing thought, because your subconscious mind will kick those thoughts out like no problem, and you won't ever achieve them. So write them down, send them to your best friend, send them to everybody else, send them to me. If you just want to write them down and send them to me, I'm more than willing to accept any goals that you guys want to accomplish this year, because then you'll find yourself held accountable to your goals, because I'll have them. And I'm the kind of guy who's the glue in the situation, and I'll remind you, oh, did you get those goals done this year? Or have you worked any auto-suggestion towards those goals? Or have you even written them down other than to me? Have you told anybody else? Have you said them out loud? And I'll try my best to hold each and every one of you accountable for them, because I know that I can definitely help in the process, but you guys are the ones that actually have to do the process. So through auto-suggestion, we will change our lives, and change our lives for the great and for the greater good. And our families will be better off for it, and you'll be better off for it. And honestly, it doesn't matter to me if you want to achieve any goals this year. If you don't want to achieve any goals, that's totally up to you. But I know that each and every one of you has goals that you've wanted in your life, and you've let them slip to the wayside for so many times and so many years. You look back 5 years from today at the goals you wanted to achieve then, and maybe you didn't even come close to achieving them. Maybe you didn't go to the gym. Like, hey Dave, DDB show, thanks for joining, brother. Very grateful for you being here. We're talking about shifting your paradigm, changing your paradigm for your greater good, and making your life exactly the greatness that it can be. It's not what they used to tell you in school. It's not what they teach you in everyday life. It's totally different. And the sooner all of us realize that we're on this frequency together, the sooner everybody, 6A by Vegas is what Dave's goal is, which is totally killer, man. I know you'll do it. You got exactly what it takes, brother. And I don't even need to hold you accountable, because I'm sure that you know all about this shift in the paradigm. Again, very grateful for every last one of you on this journey with me. This is yesterday, because I wasn't wearing a hat, so I wore one of my other hats today. That was one of my goals, to get to wear all my hats. I've got so many of them that I don't ever wear them. I bought them in those times when I felt that I needed something to prove my worth or whatever, because I was taught for many years that if you don't have things to show for what you've done, then what the good is doing all that work for? That was silly, because it kept me living paycheck to paycheck and not getting anywhere with my goals. So this year is a totally different thing. I'm going to start making goals. I'm going to start writing them down. I'm going to start auto-suggesting them to myself and to my friends and family. Even if they don't want to hear it, they're going to want to, just like I'm so happy that I want to make people puke sometimes, I'm going to tell them all about my goals so many times that they're just going to want to not be my friend. And truly, if they don't want to be my friend because I'm telling them about my goals, then obviously they weren't friends to begin with, because friends will stand by you and try to help you accomplish your goals. So I can't express enough how much I want world peace, how much I want everybody to be loved and everybody to be respected, to everybody in the world. Hopefully each one of us has our little part. I know that one man can't change the world, but he can change his everyday. And if you can change your everyday, it might help to change somebody else's everyday. So I love you guys lots. Much love to every single one of you guys. Today was awesome because I didn't really have many technical difficulties. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Again, much love to every last one of you guys. Very grateful for your time, that you support me in my mission.